Bada is still with us. I mean, some shocking results. Because Real Madrid, their first loss of the season. Now, I'm starting with that because Ayotunde, you actually wanted a win. By the end of the day, where Sevilla, well, not a team to actually push over.
Yeah. No,
they are the first team this season to beat both Real Madrid and Barcelona. And remember, in the Spanish Espana Supercopa or Supercopa Espana, this guy scored 4 goals, I think, against Barcelona. And if you look at the team, it so surprises me. Look at the playing personnel. Fernando Llorente, brought back Spanish football from Juventus, was amongst the goals yesterday. You look at the player, Conor Pliaca, that Liverpool almost signed. He was a thorn in the flesh of Real Madrid yesterday.
Ciro Immobile.
Immobile scored yesterday. He actually scored because Kevin Garnero wasn't playing. The former Dortmund player wasn't exactly getting games. Well, he took his chance yesterday, scored the first goal. And in the second half particularly, they ran rings around Real Madrid. Consigning Benitez's, Real Madrid scored first.
They had no clue, absolutely
consigning them to their
what
first
was going
defeat
on
under Rafa Benitez. So I think that Sevilla were good value for their win. And what that has done is that going into the El Clasico, the next match day, Barcelona have now established a 3-point gap over Real Madrid. So Real Madrid must beat Barcelona on home soil at the Santiago Bernabeu to draw level with them on points.
Now, the second result after Real was actually Barcelona. I'm looking at Barcelona. Neymar is like he's actually stepping up to the hype he got when he moved to Bernabeu.
I've never doubted the talent of Neymar. What I thought was yet to be seen was if he had the temperament to do it on a consistent basis at the highest level. If you saw how he played at Santos, you would understand why he's idolized by the Brazilians. You know, he's the quintessential Brazilian footballer. He's got skill in abundance. He can score goals. He's got trickery all over the place. He's got pace. He's the genuine Brazilian footballer, and he showed it yesterday with his second goal. How he flicked the ball over the defender, turned around, spun on the pens, and
went back again, pick it up, and
that's how you want football
just
to be
magical.
played. That's how Barcelona football fans are used to watching Brazilians play for them. Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo de Lima, Ronaldo. So I think what has happened in the absence of Messi is that Neymar has now had more freedom, to display his talent. He's not under pressure to find Messi every time he has the ball, like they are almost accustomed to, get the ball, find Messi, play a quick 1-2. Now he can do it his own thing. Yeah, he can express himself more, and the results are there to be seen.
Bada, Chelsea. No, we've got to talk about Chelsea.
Talk about Chelsea. All right. 7
losses in a season. That's just
7 out of 12.
Just look at the stats there for compare this season to last season.
Yeah.
Okay, now now let's start the comparing. Last season, at this time they've won 10 games, and of course, right now they've just won 3. No, last season draw. Okay, 2 draws. They lost 7, none at this point. Then 4 goals, 30, and this one just 16, and goals against 23. That's Chelsea I'm talking about. Then points, you have 32 at this stage, and at this particular stage, 11. And position,
first. In fact, they didn't drop points. They stayed, at first position all through last season.
Yes.
But
so tell me, what is happening? Does it seem
it defies
magical?
logic.
Yes,
does it seem magical?
You're spot on.
It defies logic, absolutely. It's the same squad, it's the same team, it's the same manager, and things are just going in the direct opposite for them this season. And for me, I feel that Jose Mourinho has got to knuckle down to the real issues and address them. It's looking like it's a psychological thing. And you look at the next 6 fixtures, they're playing Tottenham after Norwich. The Tottenham game will be very difficult. You saw Tottenham almost take Arsenal 3 points, to the cleaners yesterday. Tottenham haven't lost a game since the opening day defeat United. So they're a team in red hot form. And with the way Chelsea are playing, you won't bet a penny on Chelsea beating Tottenham these days.
More
in fact,
losses?
you can't put a safe bet on Chelsea winning any game these days.
Wow.
It doesn't matter who your opposition is.
Is it that bad?
Wow.
It's that bad.
Okay, I can put my money on Bournemouth. I can put my money on Sunderland because they're playing at home.
You just never know with this Chelsea.
This Chelsea side right now, they've got to go on a run as soon as possible.
They've got to put a run together.
Yeah, the next 6 games, I see about 4 or 5 winnable games there.
Well, we looked at the fixtures 5 weeks back, and we thought 7 games were winnable. We would have thought Chelsea 2 games, 1 in the cup, 1 in the league against Stoke. They would have gotten a win in one of those. But what happened? They lost both.
Yes, but they played better in those 2 games.
Well, playing better, you're not getting result. What does that?
It doesn't count for much.
Doesn't count.
I was going to say, you look at those stats, and you saw 3 wins for Chelsea out of 12 games. In truth, if you go back to those 3 games, the game against, I think, Arsenal, West Brom, and then the last one, I can't remember.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Yes.
Maybe it was only against Aston Villa they deserved to get something from the game. They haven't looked convincing in any of the games. Yes, I hear they did look markedly, improved against Stoke City. But Chelsea going a goal down so early in the second half, you would have thought they would have found a way back into the game. But apart from Pedro hitting the woodwork, they never look like scoring. They just never look like scoring. All right, brother. Let's take our thoughts away from Chelsea, because we can go on and on and on. But we hope they'll turn it around. This interesting one coming out from the Paris Masters. Of course, Novak Djokovic doing the one there, winning, and of course Venus Williams. What are your thoughts about that? Man and woman on fire. Both of them have forgotten how to lose, tennis matches. Djokovic, I think, is the 7th or 6th,
I think he's the only player to do that. I mean,
of the
6
year.
Masters titles in the year.
Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. He just seems to crush everything in sight. Same with Serena. I mean, to beat these guys who are incredibly on top of their game at the moment, will take some stopping, and I mean, there just doesn't seem like there's anybody who can do that at the moment. Yeah, 3 Grand Slams already for Djokovic this year. Going into next season, and he's on 10 at the moment. Do you think he actually has what it takes him to get close to Rafael Nadal and ultimately Roger Most
Federer?
Definitely. Before he shot onto the scene, there was Nadal, who was more grit, more power, and then there was Federer, who was a lot of grace. Djokovic just seems to me like a combination of both. Wow. He's got the power, he's got the grit of Nadal, and then he's got the grace, the flair of a Federer. And when you got those two, there's no stopping.
Wow.
All right. We have to definitely.
Grand Slam. I think in the next 2 years he will definitely be there. That's what I think.
I think I can take 1 or 2 tweets quickly before we wrap it all up. One coming from Pastor Joe Uma. It says, the name Golden Eaglet has become a plus for the World Cup. Please let the NFF give coach Peter Dedeo is talking about the Falconets, of course, and of course the girls, all the support that they need coming from Pastor Joe Uma. There's another one, Kabir Mahmoud, says, we should retain this team, that's the Golden Eaglets, as potential super eagles. Cheers for Coach Emmanuel Amonike. Let me take one more from Moses Bako. Well, it's not enough qualifying for the World Cup. Please let Coach Peter Dedeo and the girls get all. Okay, I've taken that one, of course. And yes, congratulations, Wellington Jihere. You've made Nigeria and Africa proud by winning the World Scrabble Championship. That's coming from Gift Odua. So thank you so much for those comments there from our Twitter handle. All right, we'll have to end it there on the show. We thank you so much for being a part of it. Don't forget, we'll be here again same time tomorrow to do it all over again. So remember to always keep a date with us. Till then, I'm yours truly, Ayotunde Balogun.
Well, thank you for joining us, of course. Thank you. Come on. Thank you for coming on the program. I'm Cecilia Omorogwe.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Again, I am Taya Salam. Tomorrow promises to be another bumper edition. Join us again.
Bye for now.